So I'm really excited to share these tools with you. They're some of my favorite. And we're going to start by using the breath to just come in, settle in, de-excite the nervous system. Then we'll move through a 5-sensory experience and into something I call the love bomb, which is something you learn in part 1 of the course. And then at the end, I'm going to actually walk you through a pep talk. And you can use this in preparation for any important activity that you have coming up, anything where you really want to perform at the top of your game. Now, I chose these 2 elements to lead you through because they really are illustrative of how the course works. The first half of the course is all about allowing you to be good at meditation, and the second half is all about getting good at life. So to begin, I'd love for you to have a seat with your back supported and your head free. So just anywhere you feel comfortable. You could be on a couch, on a chair, just back supported, head free. And go ahead and close the eyes. And we'll start with something I call 2x breath. So we're simply inhaling through the nose for 2 and exhaling through the mouth for 4. Really good. So just settling into the chair, inhaling through the nose for 2 and exhaling through your mouth for 4. We'll do this a few times. Inhaling for 2 and exhaling for 4, letting these be big and delicious inhales and exhales, noticing that your body softens as you exhale. And finally, biggest inhale you've taken all day. And as you exhale, just allowing your body to melt and soften into the chair, into the couch, softening your face, softening your jaw. Giving yourself full permission to be right here, right now. And now from this place, I'm going to walk you through something I call come to your senses. We're going to walk through all 5 senses. So begin by gently bringing your awareness to your sense of hearing. What's the most prevalent sound you can detect right now? It might simply be the sound of my voice, or maybe there's a fan on in the room where you are. And we're not judging anything, we're not trying to push anything away. We're actually pulling the lens of our awareness back and including all of our senses and really including all of the sounds in your awareness right now. Listening for the pronounced and the subtle. Really good. And on your next breath, gently bringing your awareness to your sense of touch. So what's the most prevalent tactile sensation happening for you right now? For most of us, it'll be our bums in the chair, or maybe your feet on the ground, or maybe your heart is racing, or you have a headache. Again, we're not judging anything. We're not trying to change it. We're just gently waking up our sense of touch. Maybe even imagining that all the hairs on your arm are like little antennae, becoming very attuned to the subtle, tactile sensations. Can you even feel the breath as it comes in and out of the nose? Really good. And keeping the eyes closed, gently bring your awareness to your sense of sight. So even with the eyes closed, there's still some sort of a sight happening. And it might simply be blackness. Or maybe you look beyond the blackness and maybe you can see colors in your mind's eye, or light streaming through your eyelids. Just really giving yourself permission to see whatever it is that you're seeing. Beautiful. And on your next breath, gently bringing your awareness to your sense of taste. What's the most prevalent taste happening for you right now? Is your mouth acidic or dry? Really good. And on the next breath, taking a big, delicious inhale and really smell what you're smelling. It's the most prevalent smell you can detect right now. Beautiful. And now that you've woken up all 5 of your senses, we're going to start to stack them on top of each other and play with the simultaneity of consciousness. So noticing, can you hear what you're hearing? Feel what you're feeling, see what you're seeing, taste what you're tasting, and smell what you're smelling all at the same time. Giving yourself permission to be so deliciously human, so present in your body. And one final time, waking up your sense of hearing, your sense of touch, your sense of sight, your sense of taste, and your sense of smell. Beautiful. And from this space of expanded awareness and intense presence, I want you to imagine someone that you love very much. I want you to imagine someone that you love very much sitting about 2 feet in front of you. Really see their face, see their hair. What are they wearing? Are they happy? Are they sad? And ideally, this is someone that you love very much. And if you can't think of a human that you love, maybe think of your dog or your cat or even your favorite dish. Just something that inspires the feeling of love inside of you. And on your next inhale, I want you to breathe into that sensation of love in your body. And I want you to imagine supercharging every single cell in your body with the sensation of love. Really good. And as you exhale, I want you to imagine sending that out to this person that you love very much, almost blasting them with love so that you're supercharging every cell in their body with this feeling of love. Love really is the most powerful antidote to fear. And on your next breath, I want you to breathe in this sensation of love into your body, supercharging every cell in your body with this sensation. And as you exhale, I want you to imagine sending that out to the entire room. Just filling the room that you're in with this beautiful wave and this current of love. Some people like to imagine this as a white light or a golden light, but whatever feels charming to you. Really good. And on your next inhale, breathing in this sensation, supercharging your own body with love. And as you exhale, imagine sending this out to the entire city. Every person, place, and thing in the city where you live. All your friends, all your enemies, your boss, your coworkers. Just blasting them with love. And if you feel like you're losing that sensation, simply come back to the person who you love. Your significant other, your family member, your baby, your dog, and just see them across from you and notice how that changes you. Notice how that softens your face. Notice how that changes your heart. And breathing in that sensation into your body, supercharging yourself with this, and then sending that out to the entire planet Earth. Just blasting the whole planet with as much love as you can possibly muster. Really good. And on your next breath, letting this be a delicious inhale, supercharging every single cell in your body. And as you exhale, imagine sending this love out into the entire universe. Just blasting the whole universe with as much love as you can possibly create. And know that as you're sending this sensation out, it's absolutely coming back to you. Because there really is only one thing, and we're all it. So just imagine sending this love out to as far as your mind can conceive. Beyond the solar system, beyond the galaxy, beyond the clusters of galaxies, and out into the entire universe, to the entirety of all that is. And reminding yourself that you actually are a part of the universe, and the universe is a part of you. Universe, one song. And allowing yourself to surrender into this sense of connectedness and support. Almost imagining that you're one wave on a giant ocean of consciousness. You are one wave on this giant ocean of energy. And that just for a moment, as you send this love out to the whole universe, you remind yourself that you're one part of a greater whole. And allow yourself to receive all of that love that's coming back to you from the universe. And letting that fill you up from the source, letting that supercharge your body, so that you can take that with you into your life, into your job, into your family. Really good. And now from this place of connectedness and having supercharged your whole body with the sensation of love, I want you to imagine that you're going into some situation that's important to you. We're going to start to take this meditation off the mat and into life. Because again, we meditate to get good at life, not to get good at meditation. So imagine that you're just about to walk on stage, or you're just about to give a presentation to your board, or you're about to propose to someone, or you want to be more present for your kids. Just anything that is important to you that you want to show up at the top of your game. And now imagine that you're right before that. You're in the wings, you're about to open the door. And I'm going to give you a little pep talk. So just noticing whatever feelings come up. For most of us, it's a little bit of anxiety or nervousness or what if or speculation. And you can simply come back to that sensation of love or come back to the breath and just receive the words that I'm going to give you. Just allow yourself to receive them as true. Because here's what I know for sure. You are meant for greatness. This situation is important to you, and you might be feeling some nervousness or anxiety because you care a lot about what you do. You want to show up as the most amazing version of you. So give yourself full permission to feel everything that you're feeling. If you're nervous, be nervous. If you're sad, be sad. If your heart is racing, let it race. We don't want to push against the feelings because they'll only push back harder. So we want to take a moment to accept what is. Let it talk to you. And usually, if we simply listen to the body, it will say whatever it needs to say, and then that sensation will dissipate. Now, my guess is that this situation, this opportunity that you care about wouldn't have even shown up if you hadn't been moving through a lifetime of work and dedication and creativity. So take a moment to acknowledge your success. Take a moment to celebrate all of your successes, every win that you've had that's brought you to this situation that you care so much about. We can't build on top of success we don't acknowledge. So just taking a moment to celebrate all of your successes that have led to this big opportunity. And I want you to imagine that you have a magic wand and you could wave it and this situation could go any way that you want. The proposal, she says yes. The board says yes. You're confident, you're easy, you're funny, you're charming. And I want you to just play this movie in your mind of whatever the situation is. Really play it out, but play it out best case scenario. They laugh at your jokes, you look amazing, the deal closes. And just letting whatever comes up in your imagination. There's no right or wrong way to do this. You're just letting your imagination have a little bit of fun. And now imagine that you're leaving the room, you're leaving the stage, you're putting your kid to bed, and just noticing the feeling that's happening inside of you when you feel very proud of and excited of what you brought to the table. When you feel like you've done your best, when you've done everything that you can so that you can really let it go, so that you can surrender to nature. The peace that comes with that, the serenity that comes with that. And taking a moment to give yourself a big internal high five, both for taking the time to walk through this situation mentally, and for even doing this webinar, for sticking with us and for investing in yourself, taking a moment to acknowledge the success of you investing this time in this practice right here, right now. And taking a big, delicious inhale, breathing some life into your hands, into your feet, and exhaling, letting go of anything that isn't serving you. One more time, big, delicious inhale, breathing some life into your body, bringing your awareness into the room. And in your own time, whenever you're ready, you can start to slowly, gently open the eyes. Good job.
Emily, thank you. That was one of the most beautifully guided meditations I've ever heard an author do, live on camera with no script. So did you guys like that? And hopefully you're awake now and pay attention to how you feel. Odds are you feel different, you feel lighter, you feel more connected.